Someone asked about the relationship between this question about the nature of justification, question where we've been exploring internalism and externalism as general categories, the relationship between that question and the question of the structure of justification. And I had mentioned that these are different questions, and there's this further, thing you might think, well, are externalists more likely to be infinitists or evidentialists more likely to be coherentists? A bunch of people sort of were asking about those questions. We're gonna hear more about that in particular in our reading for next week. But for now, it might help you to know that externalists often are foundationalists, and they think some of these reliable belief forming processes can give you that sort of justified foundational belief that you need. They often charge that internalists have a hard time being foundationalists. And so you might think internalists are more likely to be coherentists or maybe even infinitists because they're more interested in sort of the evidence, how the evidence you have can support another belief, how some beliefs you have can support another belief, and less interested in the process. While that might be a way to think of it at first pass, it turns out, I think, that most philosophers are foundationalists. Most philosophers are also internalists. So that is a really popular position, even though it might seem more natural for internalists to be coherentists or infinitists, and for foundationalists to be externalists. It turns out that that's the combination, the evidentialist, internalist combination that's the most popular, but it also looks puzzling. We'll look more into why that might seem puzzling next week.